Hey guys, so today we're going to be creating this gorgeous, sultry, smoky eye look that's perfect for the springtime. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. We're going to start by making the skin nice and luminous, so I'm going in with this Flash Illuminator by Estee Edit. It's one of the new collections from Estee Lauder line that's available at Sephora right now, and it's like a really pretty peachy color. I like putting this underneath my foundation. It just gives me that glow from within look, so I'm applying it to the higher parts of my cheek and also down the bridge of my nose. Then I'm going to go in and correct all of that redness that I have with this YSL neutralizer in the color green. It's a really thin formula, so it's not going to add too many heavy layers. I'm being very generous with it around my nose because that's the part that I tend to get the reddest, and then I just blend it in with a damp beauty blender. After that, I'm going in with my foundation, my Makeup Forever HD in the number 128. Love this stuff. And first I apply it with a brush to make sure that I don't apply too much product because foundation is not cheap, you guys. And then I blend it all in with my damp beauty blender to give me a flawless finish. So I'm going to go in and highlight and also contour, and I'm using the Makeup Forever contour palette, but you can definitely just use highlighter if you have it, or you could use any type of highlight that you have. I just really like this one because it has a really thin consistency. And I'm applying that with my brush first as well, and then going in with my damp beauty blender. I definitely love highlighting underneath my eyes for this look, and I like to bring it all the way down to the highest part of my cheeks just to really give myself that really bright under eye area look. When I applied the contour shade, I like to apply that with my finger first because I can really feel where the hollows of my cheeks are. And then I go in and also apply it to the sides of my nose, my chin, and my temples. And this is going to give me a really slimming effect, and it's also going to add some warmth and definition to my face. I started off blending it with the Beauty Blender, but I kind of like the way that a regular brush blends this formula out. So I switched over to brushes to blend out the rest of the contour. And then I also wanted to set the contour, so I went in with this little baby sample of the Too Faced bronzer, and I just applied that over where I applied the cream contour. I decided to use my banana powder. I haven't used this in so long, and I forgot how much I really like it. So I used that underneath my eye area, and I didn't let it sit for a long time. I just patted it in, and then I immediately dusted it off. And I also applied some to underneath my contour and also to the bridge of my nose. Then for blush, I'm using this little baby sized blush. It's so cute. It's by Too Faced and it's called Your Love is King. It's gorgeous, you guys. It's like this berry color, but it just makes, I don't know, it's just such a pretty color. I think I'm gonna get the full size. And then I'm going to do my eyebrows. I left a clip in so you guys could see what I'm doing lately. This is basically just a one-step thing. I like to use the Hourglass pencil, and I'll leave the color that I'm using down in the description box along with the names of everything that I use in this tutorial. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys a really simple way of doing a smoky eye. This one's going to be more for like the daytime, so I'm going to be using browns, but you can definitely apply this same technique to any colors. So we're going to start off by priming our lids, and I'm just using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. All the eyeshadows that I'm going to be using are from the Lorac Pro palette. I love this palette. You guys can see my mirror is broken, like I've shown this baby love. But the first color we're going in with is the mauve color, and we're going to use a large blending brush. So we're going to start with all the light colors and then gradually make them darker. So I'm taking that and applying it a little bit above my crease, and it doesn't have to be perfect. This is such a light color that if you mess up, it's not that big a deal. But just kind of go in windshield wiper motion, starting on the outer corner of your eye and bringing it into your inner corner and remaining right above that crease area. I left all the clips in and left them slow so you guys could really see what I'm doing. Okay, now we're gonna grab the darkest shade, which is Espresso, the darkest shade for this smoky eye. So we're gonna take the color Espresso on a flat shader brush and just make sure that you tap it to remove any excess so it doesn't fall into your beautiful makeup that you just created. And then we're gonna be tapping that into, starting in the center of the eye and just kind of focusing that color on the lower part of your eyelid, so right below your crease. That's where you want it to be the most pronounced. And just gently build it up. You don't have to pack on all the color at once. So once I have it evenly distributed on that bottom part, I start bringing it up into the crease very slowly. And it's okay if you get a harsh line because we're going to go back and blend that out. But just continue slowly packing the color until you get it as dark as you want it. And I think that was pretty good for me. Then we're going to go into that color Sable, and on a smaller blending brush, we're going to start blending that harsh line out that we created. So this is going to tie those two colors in together. It's going to tie that really light mauve that we have above the crease, and it's going to tie that really dark espresso that we have below the crease. And it's going to create a really pretty gradient effect. You're not going to end up looking like a raccoon because you started off with the lighter colors and then slowly worked your way up to the darker colors. So after I finish blending, I go in with a clean blending brush, and I'm using a tapered one just because I really want to get rid of that little corner that I kind of created. And I'm just blending that outer corner until it's nice and diffused and you can't tell where any of the colors marry each other. So then I went to that pink shadow and just popped it in the inner corner for a little bit of a highlight. And I lined my waterline with a chocolate color, and then I went back to that espresso color on a pencil brush, and I'm going to be bringing that into my lower lash line. Whenever I do my lower lash line with a smoky eye, I always put the darkest color closest to my lashes, and then I'll go back to the light color, which is the mauve color, and I'll use that on a blending brush to really blend that espresso color out. So all that's left to do is just apply some mascara. I'm using Ice to Kill by Giorgio Armani. So I applied some to my bottom and also top lashes. I think this look would be really pretty without false lashes, so if you don't like them, you could totally leave it just like this, but I wanted to add just a little more drama, so I tightlined my waterline with this black liner by Marc Jacobs, and then I went in with these gorgeous wispy lashes by SL Glam. These are Sparkly Glam, I believe they're called, or no, these are called Sweetly Glam, but I'll leave all that information linked down below. So ignore the fact that I'm wearing a lipstick in this screenshot. I was gonna wear this fuchsia color. I changed my mind. I decided to do a softer pink. Okay, so once I had my lashes applied, I wanted to kind of balance it out a little bit more by adding more mascara on the bottom lash line. And can we talk about these lashes? These are seriously so pretty. So now we're gonna go and intensify that highlight. This is Bubbly by Anastasia, and I'm just applying a little bit of that on the highest part of my cheek and also down the bridge of my nose, just for a little subtle glow. And then I'm going in with my Jouer lip cream. I'm using the color Petal de Rose. I'm probably butchering the name, but it's a gorgeous pink shade. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial, and give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will talk to you guys next time. Mwah. Bye.